Hello! Okay, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I haven't attempted these before, but this video is specifically for a lovely subscriber called Artulove Handmade, and they asked about whether I'd ever tried 3D goldfish stickers, of which I haven't. I've seen some artists use them, and yeah, they look quite interesting. So I ordered a pack off Amazon, and this is exactly as it came. So I'll put a link to the one I bought in the description box below. So you get the scissors, and then you've got, here we go, this is what we got. You get some tweezers, and then we've got all these lovely stickers. Now these are my favourites. I love the blues, but I'm actually going with the blue background theme, so I don't think those are going to work for this. Then we've got little lily pads, which I think are so cute. So I'm definitely going to use one of the lily pads, a couple of those. I'm not sure which one yet, it depends on how big the piece turns out. And then we've got some petals, which I thought was quite interesting. We've got some more leaves. And then here, now I want to go for like a pond kind of effect now. You've got various, from what I can gather, you start, it's easy to show you on this because this one's actually labelled. You start with number 1, and then you overlay number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. But in between each one is a very thin layer of resin, and then it builds up and it gives you the 3D effect. So so we'll have a look. I do like this little one's cute. I like this goldfish. Some of them look more complicated to layer than others. This one's nice. I like this one because I like the white in there. Some of them are a little bit pale, but I think once you put them into the resin, the colours will deepen. So perhaps that's why they're pale to start with. And you've got these little ones. So you've got various sizes. This one's a little bit, yeah, I'm not sure about this one. It's a little bit pale. A bit scary looking, that one. But we've got, these are nice. So you've got a nice assortment, and you've got a nice selection of sizes as well. And these lily pads are quite nice. Then you've got bigger leaves for sort of a pond effect. So I like this set. It's given me quite a nice array of colours. So I'm just trying to find this one down here. See, he's really nice and deep orange. That's a nice deep orange one. So it gives you a nice array of sizes, colours. So yes, I think I don't know. I'm quite taken with this one, but I'll have a look. And then what I'm going to do, I've seen lots of people do ponds and boxes, and if you've watched any of my videos, you'll know I like to do things a little bit differently from everybody else. So I thought, why not use my plate mould? And then what the idea is I've got some sort of stones. I've had these stones for years, and I've never really used many of them. So I thought I might do the resin, do the plate in full resin with transparent blue. And then I'm going to use some alcohol inks to go in there as well, so that I can give like a watery effect. And then we'll let that cure. Then we'll turn it over, and we'll put the stickers on the inside. So then we'll have to layer on the inside. So hopefully we have a nice effect, and it'll be something a little bit different, rather than just a sort of a generic pond or a box or something like that. So that's what I'm going for. It might not be what turns out. I'm going to use some glitters, so we're reflecting on the water. And yeah, we'll have a go I'll have to sort of change things up as we go if things are looking a little bit strange. So yeah, if you're interested, carry on watching and we'll see how things turn out.
Hello there. Okay, so we're finished. It's cute. I love it.
I'll put the little feet on the bottom. So this video was requested by the lovely Artulove Handmade. Basically wanted to see what the 3D goldfish stickers were like. And I'd say they're pretty good. I'm pretty happy. It does take some time. You've got lots of layers in between. And if you were doing a smaller piece, let's say like, this is the size of one of my star molds, then if you were doing a smaller piece, then it would obviously take a little bit less time if you were using UV resin. But it would take quite a lot of resin because you have to have a layer in between. So it would be quite expensive to do it with UV resin, to be honest, unless you had one of the tiny, because we've still got, we did have some tiny ones here. So if you have one of the little teeny ones and you did a very small piece, then possibly, but it would still, with the layers, be quite expensive in UV. So I used epoxy, and I love how it turned out. It's possibly better on a white base, but I wanted to go for that sort of deep blue water with the alcohol inks effect and the glitter to make the shimmer of the water. And I love how that came out. But if you had it on a more white background, then they would stand out a little bit better. But I think there are many options with these, lots and lots of options. One of my favourite is the blue one, and I'm absolutely most definitely going to find something to do with that one. But for this I wanted to do the watery background, and this would have got lost with all the blues. It wouldn't have stood out at all. The only thing I'd say is it is a little tricky to get them in the right place. It's not perfect, so I've probably got, you know, a couple of fishes in a couple of millimetres over, but you do, if you were to sort of put them, and some of the fins are not quite, if they were slightly more opaque, then that would look even better. But for, you know, for what it is, I love the way I use the glitter to enhance the water effect, and the little what's the word? Lily pads, there we go. Look cute. So yeah, on a whole, I'm very pleased. I would definitely use them again. I'd say if you could get a good a set, like I'll put a link in the description box below of the set that I bought. If you can get a nice selection, then there's a few pieces you could do with them, and they would be a really nice project. So thank you, Artulove, for requesting the video. I'm always happy to help, and yeah, we'll see. I might do some more in the future, but for now I think they're definitely worth the go. I think they're definitely exciting and a little bit different to use. So thank you all for watching. I do appreciate you. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.